is my game. Let's call the boys. Let's run a train. Squeeze on my nuts. Lick on my butt. Natural curly hair. Please don't touch. Please find your mates. Hey y'all, it's your girl Marisa Star One, and we are here with another installment of Reactmas. It's almost over, bitches. Woo! Okay, cue the applause. Cue the applause. So that's gonna be one of the last times y'all hear the slob on my knob, Christmas edition. How do y'all feel about that? I think I'm gonna miss it. So today we are doing our My Jazzy Life, Big Dukes, Jasmine Dukes, whatever you want to call her, 2022 wrap up. Child, imagine my surprise that Jasmine Dukes, Big Dukes, what I call her, only got my pressure up maybe a handful of times this year. Yes, compared to the last few years, baby, it's giving progress. I was very much shocked and appalled that out of the three mommies, I never knew that Jasmine would have the most redeeming qualities. That Jasmine would demonstrate, my bad y'all, some kind of growth. Very shocking. Extremely shocking. But you know what? I'ma lean with it, rock with it, because I definitely appreciate, because, child, them other two, baby, them other two, okay? Scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal. It was giving very much Olivia Pope, okay? Shout out to Olivia Pope. Hey, girl, hey. Yeah, it was giving Olivia Pope. But, you know, it's been some highlight moments. I will definitely say it's been some highlight moments. But as far as Jasmine herself, independently, she only got my pressure up maybe 5 or 6 times. Yeah, maybe 5 or 6. And I'll take that. I will take that over the usual, okay? So let's see. Let's run down the timeline. I think we're going to start in December, because y'all know around this time last year, Jasmine was a mother, a new mother of 5. So that was a big thing. And then imagine I was surprised when the girl ended up back in the hospital. Okay? Back in the hospital. So let's get into that. Jasmine, I would cash after you $100, girl. Let's see. Here we go. Maybe. Jasmine, what you got going on, girl?
I cried into my nurse's arms. I developed a strong bond with them. They were there for me when I needed someone to be there for me. Chris did his best to be there for me, my mom, and everybody. I think the hardest thing was I just had a newborn. I was not able to bond with him like I wanted to bond with him. Everything was done over FaceTime, as you guys can see. I didn't get that time. I didn't get enough time to just like I did my other kids. Although I've seen everybody on FaceTime, it was so great to see them. They made us smile. They would FaceTime me. Started to society. The first document. And I've been basically going to study home blood pressure medicine. Hopefully they found like a good dosage that I can take and that way I can go home. For a while I had a really bad headache. I kind of just turned my phone off because my hands pounding.
So, Big Dukes, Jasmine Dukes, was back in the hospital after giving birth for postpartum preeclampsia. The pressure was up, child. The pressure was up. If you know anything about preeclampsia, especially as a black woman in America, having just given birth, very dangerous. Very well could have resulted in a mortality. But thankfully, it did not. And Jasmine was able to bounce back. I think she went home on some BP meds. And, you know, that was that on that. So, her mom and Chris held it down for the baby, and I don't know where the other kids were at. They might have been split between the two. But yeah, so that was that. That was a scary moment, but that's how we kicked off December of last year. Now, let's get into the Penny Pension Chronicles, child. Because y'all know, if Jasmine don't do nothing else, child, she not going to be spending no money. That's period. It's given very much Julius. Julius Jr. Jasmine Julius Jr. Yes, okay. JJJ, if you will. She's very much penny pinching, don't want to spend no bread. Like, I understand the poverty mindset, but girl, at a certain point in time, especially because you want to have all them kids, you gonna have to come up off the guap. Okay? So this is one of the moments where she probably got my pressure up. Let's look at it. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like the pressure was up, yeah. The pressure was up.
Every now and then, just tending to myself, tending to my needs and stuff like that when it comes to just me getting my eyebrows done or getting my feet done. Not, like I said, not an everyday thing, but doing something like that, or even like going on a girl's date with one of my homegirls. I've been trying to build up the courage to do that. You know, I've been having, I don't know, I think I just have like social anxiety to where
You definitely have.
Okay, so this was one of the moments that she actually acknowledged that she has social issues. And all three of these mommies, come to find out, don't know how to mix and mingle with people. These are the type of people that the internet, social media attracts. People who cannot go outside the house and be successful because they don't know how to interact with people. Period. So Jasmine acknowledged that flaw, and that's something that, Jasmine, you need to continue to work on because, honey, social media is not a guarantee. And who you think on the other side of these keyboards? A bunch of damn people. You have to be able to mix and mingle, and you have so many children. There are going to be prime times and PTA meetings and practices and IEP meetings and all types of meetings and shenanigans you're going to have to participate in. And being that you need to learn how to advocate for your children, you're going to have to open your mouth and speak the hell up and do it with your chest. Okay?
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why y'all are calling companies and stuff. Like, they're doing too much. Like, why? Why do you want to know where she rents her furniture from?
I want to know why that baby is always either laying in his crib or in that swing.
Girl, yes. Because this was at the period of time where a girl legendary won't get no tummy time, baby. He needed his tummy time. He won't getting it. Eventually, she kind of caught on to, girl, could you do something with the kids? Okay, could you put the boy on his tummy? Please and thank you. And she was ranting on and on about something. But basically, she was saying that she needed to start spending money on herself and doing this, that, and the third and enjoying life. And yes, that's a part of being a content creator, especially as a female content creator.
Yeah, hey,
you gotta, my bad. You gotta spend money to make money, girl. Okay? But look though. Look. My Jazzy life. Jazz done leveled up on you hoes. Now, this is one of my proud mama moments, and this occurred of March of this year. Child, I'm going to let the video speak for itself.
To start when we're back with another reaction video. We're going to keep this real brief, simple, and to the point. This is about my Jazzy life. Let's get into it.
Freaking Tuesday. Oh my God. It's a beautiful day. We decided to get out the house as a family. Of course, we're going to run errands and stuff, but mostly just doing stuff as a family. We really don't get out the house as a family because Chris works a lot and he only works one job today. So we are out and about, and it's me, legendary Chris, and the twins. So we just get out and letting them, spread their wings and just enjoy the fresh air. But I hope you guys are.
Oh, shucky ducky now. Jasmine getting out the house and she operating as a family unit. I smell something in the air. Must be them tax dollars didn't hit, y'all. It must be. And it's almost that time again. You know, with tax refunds come a lot of shenanigans in this sector. So we almost creeping up on time. Let's see who gonna get the tax advance loan. Who money gonna hit first, child? My bet would be on the one with all the kids. Yeah, I think she gonna need her advance first. Then we're gonna have Jasmine, and then you're gonna have Olivia over there crying about how she didn't get anything. Okay, be the money. You know the money. It breeds love, baby. It breeds love out here.
Hair's all over the place. I hope y'all are having a good day so far. And yeah, let's get them likes up, y'all. Okay. What are y'all doing today? What are y'all doing this week? What are y'all doing for spring break? I've been going back and forth looking up stuff to do for spring break. As you guys know, we went on trips last year.
Let me go ahead and drop you some ideas before you get the hollering broke, even though you already got your tax money. Go on a park tour. Mm-hmm. Go to every park in a 10-mile radius of where y'all reside at.
every playground, every lake. Just go. Spend some time outdoors. Go camping. Okay?
And I'm still waiting on this park tour, ma'am. Sure am. Okay.
What y'all did for spring break? Twins, are you liking it? You like the car? No.
Yeah.
Do you like it? I like it. Y'all, I had to get something bigger. Something that got an extra seat in it.
Oh, shiggity now. Jasmine and leveled up on these bitches. Jasmine got a vehicle that comfortably fits everybody in her family, including car seats.
So this is when the van touchdown, child, not Jasmine Dukes leveling up. Okay. Yeah, she got her van to see all her kids. Oh, I thought a bitch that kids had to lap up said something. Oh, okay. Now this for sure is one of the moments where I know Jasmine got my pressure up. I know she got my pressure up because I went all the way to Facebook to react on the live that she posted over there. So let's get into whatever was taking place on this day, child. Gosh.
So Jasmine is on IG Live, child, and she just want to let everybody know everything that's going on in her everyday life. She wants y'all to know she still has her depressive episodes and blase and squaze.
One thing I can't stand about Jasmine is such an easy target because she come up here, call herself being transparent, but she's really exposing herself to the bullying and shenanigans and the criticism because, girl, why are you always telling people your weak points? That you depressed and you socially anxious and this, that, and the third, so people know your weak points. Now, this particular live got on my nerves because Chris was in the background doing too much.
How do you... Hold on.
Girl.
So
she goes on. Jasmine's not a good storyteller. Neither am I. That's why I would never make YouTube trying to do story times and stuff. But anywho, Jasmine goes on to discuss somebody that she saw at the park who looked out of place. I guess they were pacing around and looking shifty or whatever.
okay, back to my story. So I was like, okay, there's somebody just randomly sitting at the park along with kids. It just didn't seem normal.
Just a random person looking shifty and out of place, but minding their business, not doing
minding their very own business, child.
They'll just walk out their house and just leave. And I was like, what if he just walked out and just, just left and nobody knows he's gone? Especially how he was just pacing. He was in the middle of the street. He was in the playground, all that kind of stuff. So I called 911. I was like, so there's some, I told them like there was somebody out of place that wasn't.
Jasmine, that's not an emergency, babe. That's not an emergency. You could have called the non-emergency number if you were that concerned about it, but that's not an emergency.
Supposed to be, they look like they shouldn't be just walking around by themselves. Like, y'all get what I'm saying? And the police had showed up and he was all like, I guess he was like, I'm just stopping at this location since this is one of the locations that they last seen him. So it was just weird. Like, just people just be, I know I'm all over the place because I'm over here thinking about two different things, but I just thought that was just look. Stop, man.
Then Chris proceeds to heckle her while she's on live in front of hundreds of people.
I'm trying to do my story time. I guess why I can't do it because he makes me nervous when I talk.
I guess he does because he sits around making fun of you all day and you allow him to.
Now, that's all fine and dandy if that's one of the elements of your relationship. I know that's something that I do prefer is the banter and the playfulness in my relationship. But what you is not fixing to do on any occasion is embarrass me in front of company, child. There is a time and a place, and Chris don't know the time nor the place. And that's one of the reasons that he is not a likable figure. Now, that don't make him a monster, but it just make him not freaking likable. Okay, boom. So easing on down the road to later that same month, imagine I was surprised when Jasmine stepped out the house, child. Here's one of Jasmine's redeeming qualities. Jasmine will actually take some advice from people. Now, out of the three, Jasmine will actually listen. It might take her a while, but she will digest and enact some advice. Okay? Now, will it be long term or forever, child? But she will listen. She is receptive, and she will take some advice. So this is one of those moments. Jasmine was out painting the town red, y'all. Alcohol being passed around lately, Jasmine Dukes. What's going on, my girl?
I'm with Tiara. Y'all know Tiara. We've been friends for a minute. Tiara and TV. Y'all go subscribe to her channel. We having some. What are you making? Mimosas. We're almost done. I'm tired. We having some mimosas. Waiting on our food. It hasn't came out yet, but we just enjoying the time together without the kids and period. Look, I know I'm not used to getting out like this, but I'm trying. I'm working on it. Yeah.
So Jasmine stepped out with her friend Tiara NTV, who is also a YouTuber, and they enjoyed some cocktails, got some brunch, and just, did the mommy without children thing. So that was cute. Now that's a moment that she took some advice, child. That's one of the moments. So I appreciate that, Jasmine. You have fallen off since then, girl. What you doing for yourself? Can't always be about Chris and them kids. What is you doing for yourself, girl? I want to see you enroll in some type of course, class, do something just to further your life, yourself, your individual identity. That's what I would like to see. Okay, can we do that? Please. Okay, let's see. Easing on down the road. Desperate Dukes strike again, child. I call her Desperate Dukes when she get into the modes where she start doing all that male identifying and stuff. And there's a lot of male identified so-called women over here in this sector. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Bite my goddamn tongue. Sis, I don't need to realize a goddamn thing about that motherfucking baby that you and Kristen laid up in the head. You need to realize that people over here also have children. You got healthcare workers, social workers, you got child development workers, you got all types of people on the YouTube platform, and everybody is telling you something ain't right with that goddamn baby. What the hell is the problem? Why are you so blind to the facts that, girl, like I said, you need to copy and paste, you need to first aid kit, you need to BLS, girl. So, she eventually, there was Helmet Gate. So, Helmet Gate came to pass. Legendary is starting to walk, stand up, pull up. He's within late normal ranges, child. So Helmet Gate, he's moving, he's shaking. Jasmine started taking some advice, giving the boys some tummy time. But this was a Desperate Dukes moment. Now, what did she say that was desperate, child? We fixing to find out. Let's see. Oh, talking about them splitting of the bills and the helmet. Child, a mess.
$455 a month.
Trifling as hell.
What would you do if you had to pay for health care, co-pays, deductibles, prescriptions, and your own food? I guess you would just pass out and die, huh? This has got to be... You got bitches up here talking about they make $2,000 a day, dry begging for vacation money. You got the one that started a GoFundMe to help her kids from getting taken up here bragging about she a boss bitch and calling people broke. And now you got this one who getting racks and stacks from stimulus and income tax return and this, that, and the third, but talking about she can't pay $455 a month. Got the nerve to scrunch up her face and say that's a lot of money. $1,000 and some change, child. What is that, about $1,700?
Julius.
Are you kidding me? Like,
My son is the key.
Hold up now. Don't come from my nephew. The young and the desperate don't come from my nephew because... But yeah, she decided she not going to send her to summer school talking about she's scared. Girl, people been shooting since... with her. See, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because out of the three, she seemed the most, moldable and buildable.
Yeah, we have one in the future, but right now I'm just focusing on the kids that I have. He should. Why would y'all split it? Because he's my child as well. That's why. I don't get some people. Finances.
Here come the desperation, child. Here come the pygmesia, as my sis, the social intellect would say. Ooh, Jasmine just chaps my ass when she get to talking about 50-50 and splitting bills and all that. Like, girl, please. Even if that's your reality, keep that shit off the internet. Don't put that out in the atmosphere. Nobody want to hear that shit. Ugh.
This is 2022. I know back in the day they say men.
And the statements that follow that statement is why I came here. I'm gonna get this situation about 15 more minutes because I'm gonna have to go. But baby, when I say that y'all are single-handedly ruining men, I want to say black men, but I see some other types of men starting to play into this BS of what do you bring to the table, 50-50, like you get up here complaining all the time about how you are so inundated with having to do stuff all alone for yourself and your children. But you up here talking about you don't understand why people see a problem with you splitting bills with an extra grown man that you claim is always at work. Where is the 50-50 at when you're doing all of the housework? You with the kids all day. Not saying you're doing a good job at it, but girl, you physically, you're there with the kids all day. You're the one popping out the baby, going through the postpartum complications, going through the mental anguish, sitting over there rocking the baby, searching for formula, going out, buying up all the food and doing the X, Y, and Z in the house, cleaning and vacuuming every single day. And you sitting here talking about you don't see what's wrong with 50-50. That's 50-50?
A fool.
If you settle for 50-50, God bless you, but that's a fool. If you're a mother of children, now if you ain't got no kids and y'all share a little puppy or something, okay, maybe 50-50 will work out. But if you desire to have children or you already have children and you'll let a man con you into going splitting bills down the middle, child, you was a fool. A fool. A fool. I'm sorry. FOOL. Fool. Matter of fact, FOO. Fool. Okay? Now that's my stance on it. I die on that hill. I promise you. I will die on that hill. Don't be splitting no bills if you have children. That's ridiculous. Find you somebody who can support a family. If not, rock out by yourself. Period. Are you serious? Dead weight. And wonder why you stressed and depressed. Girl, cause you settle for less. Oh, Lord. That's a word.
Pay for everything, but if a woman is working and she got money coming in too, why not split it? We are a team. There is no superior in this relationship. We are a team. We are equal. We're gonna pay stuff together, and we're gonna.
Okay, I mean that's cute if you wanted to pay for your baby's helmet, you wanted to split that. But as far as splitting them household bills and the rent and all that, whoo, child, better you than me. That's all I can say. Okay. Easing on down the road. So that was a desperate Dukes moment. But let's get into a fighting Dukes moment, child. Because you know Jasmine had them moments where she will decide to stand up for herself and buck up a little bit. And those are the moments that I deeply and thoroughly enjoy. Okay.
And then talking about my daughter's titties. Y'all, something wrong with y'all. She need to take her.
No, who was talking about the girl's titties? I must have missed that. When that happened?
Her daughter shopping for bras. Nigga, do you want to see Caitlin's drawer? Do I gotta invade her privacy to prove a point to y'all? No. Do I do it?
No, ma'am. No, thank you. We're good. We cool on that, Jasmine.
I'm just tired of it. I don't bash nobody. I don't say shit about nobody. A bitch should be over here posting her own videos, getting her own money, getting my own money. Don't say nothing about anybody. Just be getting my own money, posting it. Who's this weird? Posting my videos, and then people just be like, I got something to say. And then Chris, y'all are so pressed about him. I don't know why y'all think that Chris don't live here no more.
Girl, it ain't that we think Chris don't live there no more. Chris is 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Child running around the town. I think Chris still maintains a family elsewhere, but that's just my opinion based on the vibes and energy that you all give off. But I never said he lived there, honey. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he placed his hat rack and his barbecue grills is his home, honey.
When he sleep, I might be vlogging. I might not be vlogging. You might hear his voice in the background. I'm depressed. They do. But you know what? I'm really not down and depressed right now. Like, this is not down and depressed. This is me just telling him to shut. Not you. I don't know if it's, maybe you're the one, but like whoever is telling him to shut the fuck up. Like, honestly, right now, I'm not down and depressed. Not to say. It's just like, damn, like, when you gonna shut the fuck up? Like, that's really what this is about. When you gonna shut the fuck up? Like, it ain't about nothing else. Like I said, I've been standing in my own lane. Girl been driving her own lane and her own song. And then it's just like, damn, bitch, do you get tired? You not tired yet? Like, that's what I see. Hey, baby, hey, Liv. It's like, when you gonna shut up? Like, Liv, I'm not speaking on no names, so don't say any names because I ain't giving nobody no fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? We already talked about it. But it's just like, when are you gonna shut up? When are you gonna finally take that step? Okay, girl, and move the heck on. When are you gonna move? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time for you to take that step and graduate and move. Like, it's been years, bro. It's been years, and you still talking. And my thing is, you think it's okay because somebody, like she said, bandwagon. You think it's okay because somebody else is talking about a child. So you're like, even though I know Jasmine and I don't like her, I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon and talk about her child. And I sit there and I see these comments and I'm just like, bro, how sick can you be? And it's more stuff I want to say, but I'm not gonna say because I feel like it's gonna give away the person. But
See, that part right there, that does trigger some questions in my mind, because this one thing I don't be understanding about women folk. Why is it that we will fall out with another whole female, another woman?
Why do y'all do that? Why y'all fall out with women over a man but still be cool with the man? And then stay having a lifelong vendetta against the woman? Okay, so if y'all didn't catch the vibes, this is when Jasmine had another internet run-in, a cyber run-in, if you will, with the $40 Mrs. 40, okay? 220s, 41s, two fives and 20 and 10 ones. However, whatever denomination, if you want to rack it up in quarters, child, and throw it at her, whatever. Mrs. $40, Philip's other baby mama, who decided to make her home over here in this sector. She's another one that knows Jasmine in real life but likes to talk about her on her internet. I don't know. Strange to me. But, different strokes for different folks, child, I guess. I just can't see myself being pressed after all this time, child. Neither one of us is with the man no more. What is there to talk about? So she was addressing the fact that this individual talks about her child on the internet and discusses her on the internet, even though they had a real life situation that is now over. So we don't understand the point. I don't either. Anyway, I don't know what anybody else understand. I don't understand the point. It's coming off pressed and weird, but yeah. This is one time where Jasmine decided to buck up a little bit. Okay.
I just don't get it. I think I know who she's talking about. You probably don't. I'm pretty sure you know. Do you ever eat with your kids? Yes, I do. Olivia, kiss the baby for me. Girl, it's a topic to bring in money for them. Well, that's sad. Like, if you gotta sit here and bash another woman for a couple of pennies, go get a 9 to 5. Like, wow. Like,
Mrs. $40 is not going to get no 9 to 5, girl. But anyway, that's one time she finally decided to stand up for herself just a little bit, just a tad bit, But then it got worse after that. Enter the Medusa Gotti situation and just other people throwing around the name. Like, child, Chris ain't the YouTube influencer. So I was not invested in the Medusa Gotti thing, but Medusa Gotti left more questions than answers. But she was a part of the story for 2022, and that was around summertime, around June. Okay, I'm not going back down that lane, but she left so many questions about what was on the tablet and all of these things, and yeah, she left more questions than answers. It was really, I don't know if that was supposed to be a money grab or what. But then Jasmine and Philip apparently had some type of internet situation, and he chapped my ass as well. So he is a part of the everyday story. So I figured I would include him in the 2022 wrap up, even though looking at him aggravates my spirit and listening to him aggravates my inner woman, child, because it's giving very much manipulation, trying to charm your way through life. Philip, it's not gonna work. Y'all know he over there shacked up with Hannah, child. So it's working on Hannah, but for the rest of the world, we are not intrigued. We are not interested, sir. Right. Hey VJ, BD. Hey Miss Love. Hey right.
How can I do that if another mother of my child rather me not work and spend more time with my kids? So, well, it just.
Now who the fuck said that, Phil? Not even no goddamn body. Not even no goddamn body. Nobody said that.
Oh yes. No, don't go to work. Just take the kids, honey. No, we don't need money. No back to school clothes. I just want you to spend time with the kids.
It's like a tug of war. It's like, damn. It's like spend time with the kids, don't make no money. Get money, get your own stuff, all that good stuff. Take care of your son because he needs you. He does need me though. But when he around me, he's just different. And I'm talking about Quincy. All right, yeah, I'm talking about Quincy. So I'm definitely finna make that work.
He said he talked about Quincy. He said, hello, is this thing on? He said he talking about Quincy. If you know, you know. Now really sit here and ponder that.
I see you, nigga. I'm definitely finna make that work. You ready? Alright. I'm definitely finna make that work some way, somehow. We don't have to get that done. But, yeah. Am I wrong? Because I'm finna bust my ass. It didn't work. I'm not finna be missing out on work just to make you happy. And I'm talking about Jazzy. You know, just so I understand you working on YouTube, a lot of kids on third. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a break when I can give you a break. But damn, nigga gotta get some money. Nigga gotta do what he gotta do. Damn, for me, like I said, I can't take care of nobody if I can't take care of myself. But he's a single dad issue.
So this is before he hit the lick that is Hannah, the what, she worked for Google or something. Hannah, the black tech woman, the Uber professional Hannah, the sorority girl Hannah, the college educated but decided to settle for a pimp with 10 kids Hannah. Yeah, that Hannah. So now, you know, Philip, his stress level is fairly low, honey. He is a kept man. I think he go to work, but I don't think he all that stressed out because he was trying to come off stressed out right here, but he found him a woman to live off of. And it appears to be working for the kids' best interest. So hopefully you can keep Hannah happy. Hopefully you over there tossing that dangling like it need to be tossed. Okay, working the tongue in the middle like it need to be worked. Ooh, child, we talk about the three mommies and the things they'll do for a man, but child, what would Hannah do? WWHD, child. Because Philip is not a looker. Philip is on a registry. See, that right there for me. Now, there are different levels to being on the registry, and everybody got a story to tell, child, but I don't know. No. No. Nope. See, you already funny looking. You already had a rap sheet, which, you know, like I always say, we are criminals. Okay. But certain types of crime, it just don't sound good, honey. It don't look good. It don't sound good. It's really a mess. And then to put the cherry on top, 10 children by a bunch of different women. Oh, no. I'm good. It was nice knowing you. Many blessings to you and your family. I will keep y'all in my prayers. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa, child. Feliz Navidad. The Guten Tag. Sayonara, sucker. No. Wouldn't work for me, but WWHD, what would Hannah do, child? Hannah said yes when everybody else said no. So, okay. But this was Philip up here complaining. You know, he's a part of the story because everybody thought Philip was the great white hope. Regardless of the fact that he owned the registry, regardless of the fact that he just got out of prison and left all his children and their mothers out here to basically fend for themselves, including Jasmine. We're more familiar with her story, but let's not forget the other women who were left out here. He has a special needs child. He got kids being raised by a $40 hoe. He got children who are in the system to this very day, still in the system, and he over there trying to live in the lap of Hannah's luxury. But this is the man that y'all thought was coming to save the Davis 4 at Jasmine's house. These streets are very confusing, child. Very confusing. Very confusing.
This is what a single dad goes through. You gotta juggle work and your kids.
Yeah, that's the whole point, Philip. Yeah. And who told you to have all them kids? Moving on past that, because like I said, his face kind of just aggravates my soul. But fast forward to September, around birthday time, baby. Ooh-wee. Now, this is an honorable mention. This is a funny moment. Everybody was up in arms because Jasmine and Chris was in the bed. Y'all remember this?
If someone said I'm desperate and you don't want me? I'm desperate and you don't want me. Why is that? Y'all gonna leave my friends? You don't want me? But you don't want me?
So if you can't tell, honey, the people are sauced up, baby. They have engaged in some alcohol consumption.
Yeah. All our
So this is when Chris took baby, as he liked to say, baby, out for her birthday, and they was laid up at the telly, child. Jab was over there popping that butt. They was playing under the covers and kissing and cuddling. He was running fingers through her hair and child. It was a fool.
I definitely don't get on my feelings.
Chris was drunk, so he finally opened his mouth to have a intelligible conversation. Somewhat, child. Somewhat. But yes. Do y'all remember that honorable mention? I found it funny. Others found it repulsing. I pick a side. I don't know what to tell you. Woo, child. Now for the drama. That's kind of why I rushed through the other part, if you want to call 35 minutes rush. But, child, yes. We had to speed it up a little bit because how many times and how many ways can the same people get into the same debates over and over and over again? So this was one of the 1,000,001 times that there was a run-in between Strong Mommy Chrissy and Jasmine, and Olivia was somewhere in the middle. Woo, chile.
Understand that you need acceptance from people, but it's time for you to start telling people to kiss the blackest part of your ass, girl.
Period.
I'm so glad. And I don't know why you won't just dump all this bitch's tea in the goddamn ocean. Child. Why not? Boston Tea Party me, please.
You act bold back with you. You a weak bitch. You so scary. You scary. You hear me? I know you watching, or me and your little fucking chihuahua. You're watching. If you
And Christina, you was talking about beating Stephanie ass, knowing she clean across the damn country. But Jasmine right up the street from you, and she has challenged you to several duels, baby, and you will not show up. Now the math is not what? Okay.
big and bad and you want to, oh, Jasmine, don't do this, unblock me. Unblock me.
She ain't gonna block you.
I don't even know her address, but I know I know the area she say, fuck all that, bitch. You know my address.
Girl, she gonna come outside.
You know my address. Well, look, if you want to do it for social media, obviously
She ain't gonna come outside if you already know that.
come to my house. You know my address. When I will talk to you, but when I move to you, give you a congratulations. We talk about it. Shut your mouth. Well, look, I'm tired of this back and forth on social media shit, and I'm tired of holding my tongue with you. And you're not gonna
She's talking about Tutiana.
Who? I'm just tired of people always just got something to say, but it's just like you're not about to get on here and disrespect me as a mama.
Yes, she is.
As an
But she
individual,
really done
not to
big,
lie
girl.
on her name. Ain't nobody said that.
Olivia, you are one instigating ass bitch, girl. This whole time, she just sat up there and hyped Jasmine up, and she was instigating like a mug. Like, girl, she already done did it, girl. Okay. I'm weak.
How you gonna get on here and say I'm doing coke and that's why I'm sick? Oh, or if you have a man, or if you have a dog, my man is right there. And you know what? So you want to
That's what she mad.
Can we just go back to the main point of how misery loves company? Because was Chrissy doing all this with everybody when she had a so-called man? Now all of a sudden it's all types of issues.
Oh, for you to go follow. She's mad at me for following Stephanie. And she decided to talk shit that I'm doing coke and stuff on it.
So this was Steffi Gate when Olivia and Jasmine followed Steffi. Now, how did Chrissy know that they went to follow Steffi? Child, I don't know. It's given very much like she be knowing stuff before I be knowing stuff, and I'm supposed to be the reactor. So by the time I caught wind of it, it was already a debacle.
Period. Point blank. Okay, I heard she was trying to bring up me and my ex's situation. Bitch, don't. It's apples and oranges. Don't compare my situation
And you know,
to
what's her name?
sad life.
Marcella, me, whatever. Her
Oh God, bro, don't speak on the chihuahua.
the group of people getting together. Marcella, girl, ain't nobody worth it.
Let me think of what tea Jasmine spilled. That Onyx was possibly fathered by some random white man, or she was trying to scam some random white man and say that was his baby, and she was collecting money, and then she ended up ghosting the man, and that nobody was clear on the paternity of Chrissy's last baby. Oh, I think this is when she revealed that Chrissy's house was dirty. It was a lot. It was a lot. So a lot of this was kind of centered around Chrissy. So we'll get that in the 2022 Strong Mommy Chrissy wrap up. But another time, Jasmine finally decided to somewhat stand up for herself. I don't know why she won't just empty the clip on Chrissy ass, considering recent events, but maybe one day, child. So then there was another fight not too long ago. They were going back and forth yet again.
Girl, Olivia's stupid ass choices ain't got nothing to do with you, honey, or your God. I don't know what God you over there worshiping that allowed you to lose your son to his dad. But you think that's fair to say, child. Jasmine, girl, I don't know.
Like, I'm tired. It's like, this don't drain you. Like, G literally said, oh, my channel, I'm not about that negativity, but you just literally decided, you woke up this morning and you said, I'm about to go live. The fact that it was pre-planned, it was all premeditated. You literally went on there, talked about.
Okay, before I get into Jasmine Dukes, I do want to go ahead and address this because once again, when it comes to people and their favorites, they get amnesia. We're not doing amnesia over here. It's not giving amnesia. You bitches didn't hit y'all's heads.
Or she got pregnant. Girl, nobody wants a baby that can't sit up at 8 months. I would rather not.
What you say, Christina? You don't talk about kids. No, I love her kids. Hold up.
The internet tells them both what to do. Jazz more so than the other one. It tells them both what to do. Girl, I'm not gonna let the internet tell me what to do. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
Chrissy, ain't you the same one to be crying because the people be up here dragging your ass? Ain't you the same one that came up here with your wig cocked to the side there, wig cap sticking out, putting together new beds because we told everybody that your kids were sleeping on pissy mattresses? While you coming up here with these goddamn lace fronts and face full of makeup, your kids were sleeping and living in filth. Bitch, you're nasty. It's one thing to have a junky house. Learn the difference between junky and nasty. My car is junky. You're not going to get in my car and see no roaches, bitch. That's nasty. You're not going to see no urine stains in my car seat. Girl, you should have known. Pay attention sometimes, Jasmine. Okay, at a certain point in time, Jasmine, we can't blame everything on your intellectual delays, sis. At this point, you need to be able to read people. You was in a relationship with a whole pimp, and you met a lot of his hoes and things. I'm going to need you to learn how to start reading these bitches. We all saw it. She was never your friend. She would just use you kind of to hype her up, make her feel better about herself and her little situation over there, child.
Sorry, if you feel like this content today right now is not for you, then you can keep on watching or you can keep on moving. I don't care. I'm a little tipsy now, but when I get tipsy, I'm gonna let it all out. If you don't feel like this is for you, keep moving. I just staged my house. This bitch brought me a damn nigga and she's back in my house. Yeah, she's ugly. I'm over here thinking about everything. I'm fuck it. I don't give a fuck. You want there? You know, I didn't even watch her Instagram live or whatever live it was.
Girl, and what? She was ready to take on Stephanie, shaking and gyrating. Look at.
I wouldn't be surprised. Here you come. Here you come.
Empty the clip.
Here you come. Well, nobody want to watch your content laid up in bed with your man. You know how sad and desperate and lonely you sound? You sound real lonely. You sound bothered about me having a man. Don't lie. You also said, I wish Rod was like Chris. He don't do shit. He don't do nothing. He don't want to work. Don't get on here and lie, Chrissy. So is she using CPN just for the CPN? I don't know everything that she.
Y'all, and I get people in my comment section almost daily asking how does Chrissy get what's coming out.
These houses, she ain't that video. That's not that video. It's a lie. How she get houses and stuff. You know me being a friend, I'll just like, I'll do a video. Don't tell them everything. Don't tell them all. Don't tell them how you really got a house.
Her brother said exactly how she gets these houses, y'all.
That's some weak ass shit. Show media. Anybody?
Chrissy not ready to get beat up.
Let's start it. Okay. All right. Hold on a second, y'all.
Just made the Instagram, right? I said, babe, I cannot sit here and allow a person to just lie. Like, and I told her too, I said, I really don't want to go back and forth with her, but you're not gonna just keep whining. And when she said that she want to slap me, that just gave me the opportunity to get on my live and say, well, Chrissy, let's meet up. Let's meet up. F all that, let's meet up.
So this was one of the second or third times Jasmine offered Chrissy a fade, child. So all of this year, what have they been into it 4, 5 times now? Way too many times for nobody to have been beat up at this point, because as of late, you know, the situation with Mama Dukes where Chrissy, you know, brought it upon herself to try to infiltrate the mother-daughter relationship of Jasmine and her mother, Big Duke's what I call her, Big Duke Senior, what I call the mama. So, yeah, that transpired. Honorable mentions for the year, my internet niece Amaya got a pretty party. Legendary, got a Batman party? I never did watch that whole video. The Mama Duke situation. Let's see, what else? Like I said, Jasmine didn't get my pressure up too many times, besides her being a pygmisha. I don't know. I will say, Jasmine, here's what I would like to see from you in the coming new year. I want to see you out of the house more, Jasmine. Okay? If you got to get a babysitter, Jasmine, I'm going to need you to do so. Jasmine, I want to see you do more activities with the kids, Jasmine. That is prime content for somebody who got 5 children. Crafts. We need a weekly craft, or at least once a month. A weekly craft. Craft Fridays or Thrifty Thursdays or something. Something like that involving all of the children. Now, it does not need to be a live. Please do not do it as a live. Do it as a recorded video with editing, child. Because you know, child, you know. Jasmine, at one point in time this year, you had made a vow to not come on camera looking unpresentable. I need you to keep that vow in mind. Don't come up here lying to me. Anytime you come on camera, you ain't got to be face beat to the gods, because that's not even realistic for not even nobody, okay? And that severely limits the amount of time that you can come up here. I need your hair to be brushed. I need your teeth to be brushed. I need your face to be clean, and I need you to be dressed appropriately, child. That's it. That's basic stuff. That's stuff you should do when you wake up in the morning any damn way. So we need to go back to that. These are the goals for this is the care plan for 2023. And I want to see you better yourself in some way, shape, or form. It ain't gotta be academic education. It could be a trade. It could be a hobby, child. Go learn how to sew. You got 5 kids, talk about having 6. Go learn how to sew. Make your baby some clothes. Knit a cap. Girl, learn how to do something. Very much something. Go to an editing class. Take your content to the next level. I want to see Jasmine Dukes, Big Dukes, what I call her. I want to see her do something for her own individual self-betterment. In 2023, I want you to ignore Chrissy from this day forward. Unless she come across your doorstep, act like the bitch don't exist. Period. Because every single time you engage, it's always people miss one side. People ain't see what Chrissy did, and it looks like you the one pressed. One whole time she following you around and being your fan. So allow her to be a fan. Allow people to see that she's a fan. And stop talking about it. Don't engage. Don't engage. Don't engage, child. Pay her ass dust. Her and her bestie, her internet bestie Ming, pay them dust. Okay? What else I want to see, child? Those are the main things. Let me see. Chris. Y'all got to make a decision about Chris. Is Chris going to be a part of your channel or is he not? Because if he is, he needs to be a part of your channel in a very strategic, calculated, and polished way. Not just when you hop on live and Chris in the background talking BS and all that. No. If he's going to be a part of your channel, he needs to be an active participant, and he needs to be very conscious of the things that he is saying and doing on camera. His personality is abrasive. Period. So if your goal is to have a family channel, His personality is giving more so drink champs or something like that. Not family vlogger. So he either need to learn how to play his part, or he don't need to be a part. Those are our two options for Chris. What else? At this point in time, if it were me, I would do more content with my mother. You and your mom need to have a mother-daughter cooking show once a month or something of that sort, where it's just you and her interacting. Because I'll be damned if I let a bitch see that they fractured me and my mama relationship. No, bitch, we is all peaches and cream over here. How are you and your mother doing? How you're doing? Okay? These are the things that we need to see. I want to hear less about your children's struggles. I don't want to hear you up here. Oh, that was another honorable mention, is that Aiden got diagnosed with ADHD, and she decided it was okay to put him on a pill. So that made me sad as his YouTube auntie. That did make me sad. So I want to hear less about any details about your kids, their health, and all that. All people do is use it against you, girl. Keep that to yourself. That needs to be. And then talk to your baby daddy, because he be the one. He come up here spilling the tea trying to get views on his own channel. No. Let your children have privacy. And that goes for all of the three mommies. Allow your children to grow and develop in grace. It's almost like they growing up on Full House or something, child. You is not Mr. Tanner, girl. No. So these are the goals. If somebody calls CPS on you, do not come up here making a video about it. All you're doing is adding fuel to the fire, child. Do not. Just do not. I want to see more content with Bentley. Girl, you have a cute little Yorkie. Do you know how many people click on pet videos, child? That right there could put you at 1 million views. Make the right pet video. Yeah. Something cute that the dog done did. Yeah. Like, you got so many avenues to where you could be a lot more successful and, progressive than what you've been doing, Jasmine. I understand your, limitations, but it's time, child. It's time to push past the limitations and push your shit to the limits. Do you hear me? Okay? So, that is the 2022 wrap up for my Jazzy life. Jasmine Dukes, Big Dukes, what I call them. I'm trying to think, was there any more honorable mentions? Of course, there's been so much chatter about this, that, and the third, but I'm not in a position to sit here and nitpick every single thing that happened on that girl channel. The roach! How could I forget the roach, baby? The roach, okay? So, on our resolution list, we have boric acid and we have the little roach gel. We can't have roaches in the video, ma'am. This is not acceptable. No, ma'am. But overall, Jasmine, I think for the most part, people over here on this side do enjoy seeing you better, do enjoy seeing you smile more, because, girl, the sliding down the wall and the crying and the laying in the bed and being depressed, girl, that was not it. So I'm glad to see that you show less depressive episodes. I don't know if that's a reflection of reality or not. I don't know what's going on over there. But yeah, and I want to see you have a backbone, girl. Stop letting people play on your top. Tell these bitches kiss your ass, and period. Okay? So we look forward to 2023. Yeah.